2017 Western Regional Championships here in Westminster, Colorado. This is the Division I, the final match of the Division I men's competition between Denver and Golden Gate. The winner of this is the Western Regional Championship. I'm Brian Bowers. We are underway as Golden Gate will move it out of the back line in their dark blue jumpers with the orange trim. They're going from right to left. Denver and the blue jumpers going from left to right as that one is taken down. Big hit there, and big hit taken there, and there is Lee McMahon as he sets sails to go up on the left side, and it's marked by Casey Robertson, who has been really the best player on the ground, in my opinion, across all the divisions.
How sweet it is, dude.
So here's Robertson.
We're watching.
Robertson's kick is up on the way, and it is through for a point. First point of the game that goes to the Denver Bulldogs. They lead 1-0. So 1-0 the score. The Denver Lady Bulldogs have already won the women's championship, and the Seattle Grizzlies were winners of the men's Division II championship by virtue of a 3-0 record. And an exciting game between Minnesota and Sacramento. They'll put it back into play. That is Manley Johnson up the right side. One-on-one contest. 53 almost had it there. That was Jack Lucas. Ball goes to ground. Stayed with the footy. And that one is walked up on the inside, almost marked again. Robertson was there. Golden Gate able to pound it out, looking for Matt Legge. Could not get to it. Legge stayed with the football. That one was kicked, and Jack Lucas had to almost take that one in self-defense. One-on-one contest. Bounced away, handballed up into the middle, finding Corey Irwin. Here is Irwin the other way. He is tackled by Brandon Kaufman, who found the ball in his hands. He handballs it up over the top, looking in there for Repetto. Repetto was dragged to the ground and done so by 52, who I don't have here. And then that one is kicked on. Here they come. That one is kicked by the number 30, one-on-one contest. Robertson, no, batted around, stayed with the football. He is tackled. They run on. He tried to get it. Kicked on as that one is up on the way, and that is through for another behind his Rockland feet. Just got his fleet-footed feet to the ball, and that one is through for behind. 2-0. Denver the lead here in the early stages of the first half. Final game, the other game going on right now, the 2-0-2 teams, Los Angeles and Orange County, they're playing for third place. The weather, well, the wind has died down, the skies have cleared a little bit. There's some nice fluffy cumulus clouds in the background. Those aren't cumulus clouds, I think, I don't know. And I believe there was something, I'm not sure what's going on here. I think we have a blood rule. Thanks, Tom. Yep, blood rule.
Oh, we're here. Dennis, you can watch that stuff. Oh, really? Here we go. Sub! We're good! Sub!
All right, we have to wait for the four umpires to get their score sheets because they are the official scorekeepers. That's Millie and Portante. It is 2-0 to Denver, the lead here. This final game of the day. And what a long, and it's been a really exciting day of football across the board. All right, game continues as that one is kicked up on that far side. Almost marked, juggled and dropped. And then they stayed with the football. Overrunning it is Brian Dragas, who stayed with it. He's going to force his way back in. Dragas playing it from the midfield a little bit. And then that one is picked up, thrown onto the right. And then it's marked there by the number 27, which is Josh Warren. Warren is told to play on. Does so into the middle of the ground. Almost taking it there is Justin Mann.
The guys on the sideline still probably have more.
And then they throw that one on to the left. Long kick up that side. And play on, says the umpire, as Benjamin Dowell almost got to it. Ball goes to ground, picked up, stepping away. Blue tackle in there by Pat Devlin. And that is going to be a free kick to the Bulldogs. They lead 2-0. Early stages, first half, but that one is turned over and it's picked off again by Warren. So Josh Warren looks around, kicks into the pocket, and that, I believe, is going out of bounds. And we will have a ball up by boundary throw-in. The ball will go back into the air, and there is 92 for the Roos. And that one is turned over, handballs it in, steps away, takes a look there at Jack Lucas. Lucas has had a few touches early. The kick is down on the ground. Harkness gets it away. Stiff arm in there by 24, who is Clayton, who's had a few touches of the ball earlier today. And then there's a long kick, a long and strong kick. One-on-one contest as it's batted around. Here's a square up, the kick for goal. And that's through for a point, as Corey Irwin was there, but it went through for a minor. Golden Gate's first score of the game. It's 2-1. They trail by a point.
So yeah, we'll see you over there. See you there, guys.
Here comes the kick in out to the near side. Throws that one on to the left. That one will go in the air. Harkness with a nice mark as he was able to clear out some real estate. Found Kaufman. Kaufman's handball was deflected. Ball goes to ground. Got a Shepherd in there. Kaufman will pursue the man. Oh, he just did get him. Just did bring down Julian Hatfield. But Harkness is there up over the top. Almost getting it was Mann. Ball into ground. He's tackled. Mann stayed with the football, as did Devlin. And the Devlin went down to Georgia, at least to the bottom of that pile, and we will have a ball up, a little bit of tugging. Denver 2, Golden Gate 1. First half, the final game of this Division 1 round robin. The winner is Division 1 champions for the Western region in 2017. Golden Gate took it out last year. Denver hasn't done it, at least in the last couple of years. And it would be their first major title since the 2011 Division 1 National Championship. Golden Gate will clear their lines out to the near side. One-on-one contest. Kaufman with a nice mark, doing so in front of Irwin. So the Denver natives will back up. Kaufman, that's a pretty good helicopter kick. No, almost. No, they're going to pay it. Great mark by Lachlan Fleet. And Fleety has done an absolutely wonderful job. Fleet's going to back himself. Still looking for the first goal of the game. It's on the way. It looks pretty good off the boot. And there it is, the first goal of the game to Lachlan Fleet and the Denver Bulldogs. That takes them on to 1-2-8. Golden Gate, 1 point. Only 1 point. 1-2-8 Denver, 1 point for Golden Gate. A good job by Brandon Kaufman there, and that really is, as Tommy Ellis said, you probably couldn't pick up on camera. That was a good job, really, because it started with him. He took that mark, forced the ball in, and the mark there by Lachlan Fleet.
Fleety!
Ball back into play. They've rustled that one up on the far side. Picked up nicely, handballs it into the middle. This is McMahon. McMahon with a long kick, and that one will bounce through, and it will go out on the full, says Sev Agliari. So a free kick out of the back pocket for Golden Gate. Golden Gate with 3 runners up in Division 1 at Nationals, and of course the most recent one last year when they fell to Austin after going through the season undefeated. Well, they've gone through today undefeated, and they want to see if they can keep that going. Ball goes to ground, picked up by Golden Gate, rushed forward and pushed forward. The ball squirts out. Lucas is in there for Golden Gate. The Roos holding tight. He is stood up. Ball comes up over the top, and out of all of that, I believe umpire Bernie has called a ball up. And here we go. Tried to tap that one behind the back to Dowdell. And the ball will roll out of bounds again. Denver 8, Golden Gate 1. That's the score. Both these teams are 2-0.
The progression from, the very first game you played in Canada. But in saying that.
Yeah, you can see that fitness taking an absolute utter toll. This is the third game for both teams, but this one is the most important. As here is Devlin, who dropped the footy. He tried to go forward. Boom, crash offer in there. Again, that was Lucas. Lucas threw his body at the football, throw a blanket over 20 players. And a little bit of extracurricular going on. These two teams quite familiar with each other over the years. And the umpire throws the ball back into play. Dowdell knocked it backward. That one is a kick in by Casares. That one gets knocked backwards. And then that one was just saved by Tuttle. That one is turned in towards goal by Roberto Robertson. Robertson takes the mark. Angle shouldn't be an issue. Distance shouldn't be an issue. Casey Robertson's kick. Here we go. And Denver extends their lead. The Denver Bulldogs, 2 goals, 2 behinds. That's 14 points. Golden Gate, 1 point only. Again, Brian Bowers here with you. Here in Westminster, Colorado. And if you like what you're watching, you can check out what's going on in the USAFL, USAFL.com. You can even find a team near you. We have 39 clubs from coast to coast and 20 women's teams as well. And we're looking to start women's teams. We have some teams in Texas starting up. Houston, Dallas, Austin combining, which is great news. You can follow us on Facebook as well at facebook.com/USAFL and on Twitter at USAFL1997. Here we go again. Ball goes to ground. Kept up and then bustling through the middle. Just got that one onto the left side, out to the near side. Kaufman takes a mark, and he's going to continue on. Let's see how they hit in transition in front of Devlin, who picks it up on a hop. He tried to handball it. It was deflected as McMahon couldn't get to it. It stayed with it, and they're able to clear it out at least for now. That's going to be holding the ball, and it's going to be a free kick to Golden Gate out of the back pocket. And 50? 50 has been paid. He didn't give him the ball back straight away, or he infringed on the mark, I think may have been it. But in any event, a 50 has been paid. And running forward with the football. Now they're going to kick that one straight into the middle of the ground. 1-on-1 contest. Ball goes to ground. Denver stayed with it. Handballed it back. 1-on-1 again. There is Lucas. Stayed with it. Lucas had it. He dropped the footy. Passes that one on. There is Casares, who stayed with the footy. He was dropped. And then that one is banged inside. Oh, his Dragus went up to try and take the mark, but didn't on this occasion. He was caught and turned it over. There is Tim Wilson Humphreys, who kicks that one out. It stays in. Stays along the sideline, along that far boundary, and he is climbing that big head. Stayed with the footy, though. Handballs it over into the middle. Golden Gate still has it. A little 1-2 action. That one is put out in front. Casares was thrown to the ground. And a little push and shove afterwards. Winfeld as well is in there to push. The ball will come spinning back in the play one more time, and the umpire says, let's try that throw again. Again, it's 14-1. Denver are 2-2. Golden Gate just the one behind. Winner of this game is the Division I Western Regional Championship champion for 2017. He is hauled to the ground, and that is holding the ball, as Peter Holden has said. And that is a free kick, and that one will come all the way back. I believe that's Fleety. But in any event, he's going to look around. He's going to throw that one onto the right foot. That one's going to go pretty far up the side. One-on-one contest. It's knocked forward. Long kick, marked by Robertson, and again, McMahon to Warren, McMahon to Robertson. That sounds like a nice combination for the 1985 Bears.
You can tell right now, Denver's legs are better.
Yep.
They're just more numbers of ball. Coming in hard with the ball.
Robertson's kick is up on the way. Looked like it was drifting to the left, and it has gone through for a behind. 2-3-15 to 1 behind. We are starting to see the sun peek out. And you know what? I'm glad if it's going to peek out, it's going to peek out now, because we only have about half an hour left out here in the sun. And the weather actually cooperated with us. Even it didn't rain. It cooled the temperatures down a little bit. But as Tom Ellis said just now, you might not have caught it up on the microphone, but Denver's legs look a lot better. And here comes Golden Gate trying to prove him wrong. Here they come as they center the ball into the middle, but it's 2-on-1. It's squared away, but it's right to the man out in front. The kick is on towards the goal. It looks like it's gone off to the right and gone out on the full, as Corey Irwin had a crack at it, and it's gone out on the full. 15 plays 1 is the score. Denver 2-3-15. Golden Gate just the 1 behind. Lays up the left side now. Marked. Lays up now, and it's marked back the other way. Golden Gate. They've got a number of good players, American players on this team. We talk about Brian Dragus, one of them. Dan Levy is another one. Manley Johnson. That one's going to be intercepted by Kaufman. Kaufman's going to go forward. There's a handball into the middle. That is McMahon. McMahon will go in short. Marked by Robertson. Yeah, I think so too. Because playing behind him isn't working either. Robertson's kick is on the way. And Seb Aguiari gives the two-finger salute. And Denver has seized this game by the scruff of its neck and give it a big, wet, sloppy kiss. Yep. That's exactly. It's Brandon Kaufman again getting the ball to McMahon, and that's it. And you can see as Tommy has mentioned, if you've listened to the broadcast here, that's been it. As he's been good at turning the ball and turning things. 3-3-21 for Denver. 1 point for Golden Gate nearing halftime. As out of the middle, Linfelt knocks that one forward. But it's picked up by Denver. That one's going to be kicked back. Nice mark over the top by Timmy Linfelt. He'll go out to the near side. And that one finds Manley Johnson. Kyle Manley Johnson. Been around this team a long time. Going to throw that one onto the right. Up in the air. Oh, that was a good spoil on Dragus. And somebody grabbed their knee. But a good spoil by Jared Thompson. That one is kicked. That one is going to hit, and that's a great goal. Oh, my word.
That was a good 50-meter kick.
What a great kick. I don't know if yeah, I believe it was there was a 50, there's a 62. And it would probably be the Rock, which is Benjamin Dowdell. We'll give it to him until they tell me different. But in any event, that was a super goal. And guess what? They needed that one to Golden Gate. It's back to a 14-point game. Golden Gate are now 1-1-7. They trail Denver 3-3-21. Here in Westminster, Colorado. Here we go again. He's going to chip that one up over the top. Oh, and it was too far for Dragus. But that one will drop back in front. Oh, and he was shoved off the football. Now you can't do that, Brandon. There's a high tackle. And did he give it 50? No, he didn't. He probably could have, but he didn't. But in any event, it's Cooper Lees who wears a magic hat. The kick is on the way. It's off to the side for a point by Cooper Lees. 1-2-8 is the score. It's back to a 13-point lead. Brian Bowers with you here in Westminster, Colorado. The Western Regional Tournament. This is the final game of Division I for the men. Winner takes the cup. Denver trying to wrench it away from Golden Gate. Right now they do with the 13-point lead as the ball gets knocked away. Stayed with the footy. Got away from Linfelt. Handballs it up in the middle. This is Repetto. Repetto with a right-footed kick. Looking in the Robertson direction. Nice mark by Justin Mann, who went back and took it. Goes out to the near side. Thompson intercepts it. Handballs it into the middle. The kick is up on the way. It's bending left. But as it bends back, it's right there. And it's going to be Mitch McGraw. McGraw with the goal. And Denver regains a large lead. Denver 4-3-27. Golden Gate 1-2-8. Yep. Thompson with the rebound 50. That's it. And we've mentioned it looks like Denver's been the fitter team out there, that they've had more legs. And of course, I think it also is the fact that it's the elevation too. You can't discount that. Denver's used to playing in it. Dell wins the tap. He was a spin around shooter. The ball goes to ground. The umpire says, we're going to ball it up, says umpire Bernie. Ball goes into the air. Top down, Dell. Stayed with it. Lucas handballs it up over the top. And that is halftime. Well, Denver has stretched this one. And the score at halftime is the Denver Bulldogs, 4 goals, 3 behinds, 27 points. And the Golden Gate Roos, 1 goal, 2 behinds, 8 points. Well, before we step aside for halftime, we want to make a special announcement with Tommy Ellis here. We wanted to announce the captains for the 2017 USA Revolution International Cup side. I guess you want me to do this. Here we go. Here are your captains for your USA Revolution team. The captain from the Golden Gate Roos is Kyle Manley Johnson. Congratulations to Manley, who is a veteran, as we've said, of this Golden Gate team and of the Revolution. The 3 vice captains are Saleh Tayaji from the Sacramento Suns, Buddy Spun, who originally was with Melbourne Blackrock, I believe with Orange County, and by Ben Carpenter Wanyanwu from the Austin Crows. Congratulations to those 3 gentlemen on a very prestigious honor as they lead their team, hopefully to glory at the MCG in a couple weeks' time. That's halftime. We'll be right back for the second half. This is the 2017 Western Regional Tournament here on USAFL.com.